Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please be seated. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A very good morning to all the dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, parents, students, and everyone present here. I, Professor Prajakta Patil,
I, Professor Nupur Vaishnav,
welcome you to this momentous occasion, the 7th Graduation Day ceremony of Karnataka Law Society's Gogte Institute of Technology. Today we gather to celebrate the achievements, hard work and dedication of these remarkable individuals who have successfully completed their academic journey. To begin this event with God's blessings, I call upon Ms. Stuti Kulkarni to invoke the Almighty.
जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागेश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागेश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा स्मितरुचिरुचिराभरणा। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। आसीना भव मानसहंसे कुन्दतुहिन शशिधवले हर चढ़तां कुरु बोधिविकासं सितपङ्कजतनु विमले। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। ललितकलामयी ज्ञानविभामयी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी मतिरास्तानो तव पदकमले मतिरास्तानो तव पदकमले ऐकुण्ठा क्लेशहारिणी जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः 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 प्रणमामः.
Thank you, Stuti. I now call upon Ms. Stuti, Aditi, Abhilash and Karthik to recite the Nada Gite. I kindly request everyone to stand up for the Nada Gite.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಶಂಕರ ರಮನುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮಧ್ವರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ರನ್ನ ಷಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ ಪಂಪಲ ಕುಮಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಳಧಾಮ ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ ನಾನಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕಬೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ತೈಲಪ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ ಡಂಕಣ ಜಕಣರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೀಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗಾ ಕಾವೇರಿಯವರ ರಂಗ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸೀಕ ಜನರುದ್ಯಾನ ಜನಕನ ಹೋಲುವ ದೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ ಗಾಯಕ ವೈಣಿಕರ ರಾಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ.
Thank you, dear students. I request everyone to take your seats.
Good morning, one and all present here. Honorable President of the Graduation Day Ceremony, I have the honor to request you to declare the Graduation Day open.
The graduation day of KLS Gogte Institute of Technology has been called to confer the degree upon the candidates who appeared in the examination held for the purpose and who have passed successfully and certified to be worthy of receiving the degrees. I declare the graduation day open. Let the candidates be presented.
Candidates of the Bachelor of Engineering, please stand up. Honorable President, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering are presented and the remaining all candidates of Bachelor of Engineering are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the degree. I pray they may be admitted to the degree. Please resume your seats. Candidates of Bachelor of Architecture, please stand up. Honorable President, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture are presented, and the remaining all candidates of Bachelor of Architecture are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the degree. I pray they may be admitted to the degree. Please resume your seats. Candidates of Master of Technology, please stand up. Honorable President, the candidates for the degree of Master of Technology are presented, and the remaining all candidates of Master of Technology are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the provisional degree. I pray they may be admitted to the provisional degree. Please resume your seats. Candidates of Master of Business Administration, please stand up. Honorable President, the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration are presented, and the remaining all candidates of Master of Business Administration are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the provisional degree. I pray they may be admitted to the provisional degree. Please resume your seats. Candidates of Master of Computer Application, please stand up. Honorable President, the candidates for the degree of Master of Computer Applications are presented, and the remaining all candidates of Master of Computer Application are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the provisional degree. I pray they may be admitted to the provisional degree. Please resume your seats.
Candidates qualified for BE, BArch, MTech, MBA, and MCA degrees, please stand up.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as President of Graduation Day Ceremony of KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of BE, BArch, MTech, MBA, and MCA taken thereof, they have been presented with these degrees. I order you to behave yourselves in your speech and conduct befitting the degrees awarded to you.
Please take your seats.
As Controller of Examinations, I am presenting to you the rank holders and toppers of various undergraduate and postgraduate programs offered at KLS Gogte Institute of Technology. The first rank holders will also be receiving a cash prize from the college and the sponsors. I request the chief guests to do the honors. BE in Aeronautical Engineering, Mr. Yash Prabhu Desai. Mr. Yash Prabhu Desai from BE in Aeronautical Engineering, first rank and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management and is also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Sneham International in the name of Mr. Amarnath Maitrani. Ms. Nopur Amod Bagi from BE in Aeronautical Engineering, second rank and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. Mr. Sunil Siddhalinga Karigar from B in Aeronautical Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. B in Computer Science and Engineering, Miss Soumya S. Bhadrashetty from B in Computer Science and Engineering, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. She is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management, and she is also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Sri Manoj Kokulo Cars Private Limited, Goa, and proud to announce she is also the UG topper for this year. Miss Ramita S. Kovadkar from B in Computer Science and Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. Miss Rashmi K. Yamkanmardi from B in Computer Science and Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. B in Civil Engineering, Mr. Ismail Tamboli from B in Civil Engineering, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by KLS management, and is also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Rupesh Vyas, Om Shri Enterprises, in the name of Mr. Bhairulal Vyas. Miss Harshita S. Naik from B in Civil Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. Mr. Ganesh Sainekar from B in Civil Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. B in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mr. Sohan Tolnur from B in Electronics and Communication Engineering, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by KLS management, and is also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Jayant A. Humbarwadi in the name of Mr. Ashok Humbarwadi. He is also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Prakash Kulkarni in the name of Priya Kulkarni. Miss Komal D. Latukar, B in Electronics and Communication Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college, and also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Prakash Kulkarni in the name of Ms. Priya Kulkarni. Mr. Aniket Patil from BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Ms. Medha M. Hegde from BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. She is also the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Mr. Vinayak Biswagar from BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. Mr. Shivam Prasad Bhomkar from BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. BE in Mechanical Engineering, Mr. Raj Yogesh Bichu, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by KLS management, and also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Jayant Humbarwadi in the name of Ashok Humbarwadi. He is presented with the degree in his absentia. Round of applause for him. Mr. Abhishek B. Gavimat, BE in Mechanical Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Shri Doshi from Sparkline. Mr. Mohammad Mazin Noshad Ahmad from BE in Mechanical Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. BE in Information Science and Engineering, Mr. Aryan Abhijit Kulkarni from BE in Information Science and Engineering, 1st rank, and recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by KLS management. Ms. Suma Patil from BE in Information Science and Engineering, 2nd rank, and recipient of silver medal instituted by the college. Ms. Sanjana S. Margale from BE in Information Science and Engineering, 3rd rank, and recipient of bronze medal instituted by the college. Bachelor of Architecture, Ms. Likita Yan from Bachelor of Architecture, 1st rank, recipient of gold medal instituted by the college. She is the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Srimati S.M. Kautal. She is also the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Miss Damela Sai Pranati from Bachelor of Architecture, second rank, and recipient of Silver Medal instituted by the college. Miss Damela Sai Prashanti from Bachelor of Architecture, third rank, and recipient of Bronze Medal instituted by the college. MTech in Structural Engineering, Miss Amruta Umesh Adgunkar from MTech in Structural Engineering, first rank, and recipient of Gold Medal instituted by the college. She is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Miss Pratiksha Mutgekar from MTech in Structural Engineering, second rank, and recipient of Silver Medal instituted by the college. Mr. Sangmesh Todalbagi from MTech in Structural Engineering, third rank, and recipient of Bronze Medal instituted by the college. Master of Computer Applications, Miss Manisha Patil from Master of Computer Applications, first rank, and recipient of Gold Medal instituted by the college. She is also the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Mr. Prathamesh M. Jadhav from Master of Computer Applications, second rank, and recipient of Silver Medal instituted by the college. He is presented with his degree in his absentia. Miss Pratika Ganesh Murgod from Master of Computer Applications, third rank, and recipient of Bronze Medal instituted by the college. Master of Business Administration, Miss Aishwarya Dhamnekar from Master of Business Administration, first rank, and recipient of Gold Medal instituted by the college. She is the recipient of cash prize instituted by KLS management and also the recipient of cash prize sponsored by Mr. Jayant A. Humbarwadi in the name of Mr. Ashok Humbarwadi. Miss Sophia Shabir Sheikh from Master of Business Administration, second rank, and recipient of Silver Medal instituted by the college. Miss Ritika Kalal from Master of Business Administration, third rank, and recipient of Bronze Medal instituted by the college. The toppers of MTech in Machine Design, Computer Science and Engineering, Industrial Engineering, Automotive Electronics, Digital Communication and Networking are the recipients of Certificate of Merit. From MTech in Machine Design, Mr. Gokul R. Chavan, he is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Mr. Anup Anant Pakhare. Mr. Jaki Avdut Dattatreya. M.Tech in Computer Science and Engineering, Ms. Asha Rani Adrushigowda Patil. She is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Ms. Kiran Nagendra Sundkar. Ms. Mahinur Sindagiri. From M.Tech in Industrial Engineering, Mr. Rao Rashil Ratnakar. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. From M.Tech in Automotive Electronics, Mr. Veeresh. He is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. From M.Tech in Digital Communication and Networking, Ms. Sridevi Baragi. She is the recipient of cash prize instituted by the KLS management. Proud to announce she is the PG topper of this year. Ms. Bandekar Tanvi Kiran. I thank all the chief guests, dignitaries for doing the honors. I am also proud to announce 3 of the awards instituted by the Sparkline Industries for the upcoming 3 years. First one, Sparkline Technology Expert Project Award. Second one, Mrs. Brushali Doshi Proactive Female Student Award. Mr. Sheetal Doshi Agile Entrepreneur Award. Thank you, sir, for announcing these awards from the next 3 years. Thank you.
The extract of the commandments from Taittiriya Upanishad. Speak the truth, live righteously, do not neglect the pursuit of knowledge, love your mother as God, adore your father as God, respect your teacher as God, honor your guest as God, give with faith, give not without faith, give with grace, give with humanity, give with fear of God, give with understanding. This is the command and this is the instruction.
Can we have a big round of applause for all the awardees? Congratulations on your incredible success. This accomplishment is just one step on your journey. We wish you a successful career ahead. May I request Sri Rajendra Belgamkar, Chair and Governing Body, KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning. Honorable dignitaries on the staff, including Chief Guest Dr. Chandrasekhar, alumni Sheetal Kumar, my senior at GIT, Vice Presidents of KLS, Shri Ram Bhandare and Shri Deepak Kulkarni, the President of Karnataka Law Society, Mr. Anant Mandgi, my colleague in managing GIT, Mr. Pramod Kathavi, other staff and members of GIT and dear student friends. I welcome you all to this glorious day in your journey in life where you have finished one wonderful step and you are looking forward to the future. And you are standing at the doorstep of your life, and we hope that all that you have learned, including the moral values and respect for your parents and elders that has become part of you, will help you through your journey in your life. India stands at a wonderful, wonderful stage in its life, 75 years later, where we are being counted as a potential top 3 economy in the world during your working lives. Therefore, the opportunity that you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to benefit from is phenomenal. 40 years ago, people who passed out, 50 years ago, people who passed out were in the same India, but the opportunities were not as large. And I have no doubt that with your bright minds, with your sincerity, with your application of mind, and with your openness, because being smart and being scholarly sometimes can be a limitation to listening to people. That too will be a part of your persona, and I'm sure that you will do wonderful in your lives. I welcome all other staff, members of the press, members of the media, and all dignitaries who have graced this occasion. I thank you for the opportunity to deliver these remarks. Thank you so much.
May I now request Dr. M.S. Patil, Principal KLS GIT, to present the college report.
Respected members on the dais, Dr. Chandrasekhar sir, the chief guest for this graduation day, Shri Sheetal Kumar Doshi sir, proud alumnus of our institution, as well as his managing director for Sparkline, Pune, Shri Anant Mandgi sir, President, Karnataka Law Society, Sri P.S. Saukar sir in absentia, the chairman of KLS Belagavi, Vice Presidents Sri Ram Bhandari sir, Sri D.V. Kulkarni sir, our Governing Council Chairman Sri Rajendra Belgamkar sir, and Governing Council for MAM Section Sri Pradeep Katavi sir, secretaries of the society, the members of the society, deans, HODs, faculty members, my dear students, and dear parents, press and media. First of all, I take this opportunity to welcome you all for this 7th graduation day at GIT. And also, I feel proud to congratulate all the toppers and all the students who have graduated from the portal of GIT for this academic year. I congratulate all of them. I have the honor to present the report for of the college for the academic year 22-23. KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, the flagship institution of Karnataka Law Society, was incepted in the year 1979 and is approved by AICT, UGC, and also by Vishweshwarya Technological University. The institute is permanently affiliated and autonomous under Vishweshwarya Technological University, Belagavi. KLS GIT is accredited by NAC with A+ grade in first as well as in the second cycle. KLS GIT has the honor of sheltering over 4,500 students and more than 250 highly qualified faculty members with more than 95 PhDs supported by an equal number of supporting staff. Research and innovation is one of the key strengths of our institution. We have 10 research centers approved by the university at various engineering, management, computer applications, and science departments. Presently, around 150 research scholars are pursuing PhD across various research centers. And we are happy to inform that from this academic year, we have introduced the full-time PhD with research fellowship. Our research centers have produced 45 PhDs till date and 8 PhDs were during the academic year 22-23. KLS GIT has received grants from various agencies like VGST, SERB, AICT, KCTU, VTU, KSST, and many more in the last years. Some of our key strengths are the features of our institution. Yes, outcome-based education is being practiced since 2012. Industry-oriented academics with choice-based credit system and industry expert lectures are held frequently for upgrading the knowledge of our students and to just inform what is going on in the industries for the students. We have active collaboration with industries and academia for internship and projects. International collaborations with Shibuya Institute of Technology, Japan, UTHM Malaysia, Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and Stanford University are few to mention. We have the collaborations and students move every academic year and for their either internships or projects or from some courses at those universities. Thus, we have the compulsory internship for UG and PG programs. We have the certification programs by the industries as well as the institutions to upgrade the skill and competency levels of our students. We have the honors and the minors program in emerging technologies for our UG students. Industry partner electives wherein the industry trainers conduct the courses and evaluation is one of the very good initiatives taken by the industries. We call it as 3I concept, the industry in the institute concept, through which we are moving ahead. We have an incubation cell with startups on the campuses. Encouragement and benefit to the faculty for research and consultancy activities. Holistic development through multiple student chapters and club activities. Individual student mentoring. Dedicated training and placement cell. Training on employability skills to all the students of UG and PG to improve their placements. And we are a green campus with 450 kilowatt rooftop solar power. Few of the new research and academic initiatives taken up by the institution. Yes, we have the Center of Excellences in Additive Manufacturing and Reverse Engineering, Microwave Studies, Nanoscience and Technology, Astrophysics, and we are establishing few more COE under the pipelines, which include the Center of Excellence in EV, Center of Excellence in Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, NVIDIA Center of Visual Computing. We have recently also started the Center of Excellence in Noise Vibration Harness by the Dassault Systems, where the courses by the Dassault Systems will soon start. Innovation and entrepreneurship, vertical acceleration through IIC and IIPC and KEDEM. Initiated R&D policy and startup policy to facilitate and motivate research, innovation and consultancy. Introduced the co-op programs for the students, project-based learning, pedagogy for research and course delivery. We have more than 400 industry-based projects carried out by both UG and PG students, and around 200 industry expert talks were arranged during the last academic year. More than 40 clubs and student chapters conducted more than 100 professional activities during the academic year for the holistic development of our students. Regarding the placements, yes, it was a wonderful year last year. The training and placement cell at GIT achieved a major milestone, securing an impressive 892 offers for the graduating batch of 2023. Notably, the historic high was reached when we had Palo Alto Networks offering the highest package ever received by any GIT student on the campus. Remarkably, over 195 students secured placements offerings during the last year. Among the distinguished list of recruiters are the industry titans such as Palo Alto Networks, Versua, Samsung, Texas Instruments, Mercedes-Benz, Bosch, Dassault Systems, Dell, IBM, Amazon, ETM Systems, Daimler, Ecolabs, Vidas, Dish Networks, Wire Labs, Quest Global, Toyota Kirloskar, Afcons, Harman, TCS, Accenture, Cognizant, DXS, and many more to list. It is really encouraging for the institutions for such a very good placement record, and many placement activities still going on for the next batch. The success story continues with 2024 graduating batch, which has launched its placement session with enthusiasm, already securing 300 plus offers from 32 companies. Notably, this year also we have 4 students who have secured positions in Palo Alto Networks this year as well. In compliance to the academic requirements, 100% of our students underwent internships during 22-23. Significantly, 50 plus students received paid internships, stipends during their internships. The roster of esteemed companies hosting internships are Palo Alto Networks, Tejas Networks, Persistence, Mercedes-Benz, Sensera, Cognizant. We have also had few students going to IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, then NHAI, that is the National Highway Authority of India, Knowledge Solutions, HAL, Acres, Nestle, HESCOM, and many more. Some of our faculty achievements during the last year. One of our faculty member, Mr. Vinayak, Professor Dr. Vinayak Malik, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, was granted a patent titled Synthesis of Metal Matrix Composites. KLS GIT showcased their research work at I2, an event conducted at IMTEX, in the event and bagged the 3rd prize with a cash prize for outstanding research work entitled Minimum Quantity Lubrication Assisted Milling and Aluminum Alloy at Industries. The research work was carried out by Dr. Harshit Kulkarni, Department of Mechanical Engineering, under the guidance of Mahantesh Nadkatti, Department of Mechanical Engineering, and Raviraj M. Kulkarni, Department of Chemistry. Research is being carried out on artificial intelligence and cancer disease along with KLE Hospital Urology Department by one of our faculty of ENC department. The faculty of chemistry is working as a scientific advisor for Glutac Limited to develop a device for invasive glucose detections. Yes, our faculty members are involved in many such activities, and happy to inform that it is not only within the branches, we have interdisciplinary research that is taking place, which is one of the encouraging factors in the present scenario. Many numerical research papers have been published and presented in international conferences. 15 patents or copyrights are filed by the faculty and students, with 13 being published in the patent journal and 1 granted. Some of the student achievements for the year: Team Vayuputra, Student Club of Department of Aeronautical Engineering, was in the top 6 teams in the country for the design and development of autonomous payload delivery UAE, organized by the Society of Automotive Engineering's Airthon 2022. KLS GIT students visited Shibora Institute of Technology, Japan from 13th to 24th of December 2022 to participate in the cross-culture engineering projects, an international and interdisciplinary project team exercise held at Japan. 17 innovative projects were sponsored by KSCST during the 46th series of student project programs. The IoT-based real-time blood bank management system project led by the students from Electronics and Communication Department under the guidance of Bhagyalakshmi Pandurangi Madam has won the first prize at IEEE 7th level national level project exhibitions. The Department of Architecture bagged the citation first prize for the Industrial Design Trophy among the top 18 colleges of architecture in India in the 65th annual NASA convention held at Lovely Professional University. ASME, Association of American Society of Mechanical Engineering, American Society of Mechanical Engineering student team comprising of mechanical, aeronautical, electronics and CSE students team received prizes during ASME and wins series of awards at the national level EFX 2023 held on 1st and 2nd April at PES University, Bangalore. In fact, in these competitions, also we had the institutions from the premier institutions in India, including IITs as well as NITs. The ASME KLS student chapter section has secured the Student Section Achievement Award for the year 2023. Next, for Anudeep Kulkarni represented Karnataka and Goa Directorate of All India Vayu Sainik Camp and wins bronze medal in the control line flying event AIVSC held 2022. KLS GIT's football team won the VTU Belagavi Division Football Team Tournament 2022. In the cultural events, we are not behind. The KLS GIT students got the General Championship at Invento, a cultural fest organized by KLE Technological University on May 2023. KLS GIT students won the General Championship at National Level Cultural Festival Shivamba 23 organized by Symbiosis Law College, Pune, which was held from 23 to 26 March 2023. KLS students badminton women team won winners trophy in the VTU Belagavi zone badminton tournament held at KLE MS Sheshgiri College of Engineering, Belagavi from 4th November 2022 to 5th November 2022. The list is on and on. About this graduation day, just to brief the members, the total number of students graduating for the academic year 22-23 are 1,243. The number of UG students graduated are 979, of which 905 are B and 74 are BArch. Number of PG students graduated are 264, of which 32 are MTech, 113 are MBA and 119 are MCA. With this, I end the report of the institution. I thank the management, faculty, students and dear parents for their support and trust in GIT. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for those insights. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce Mr. Sheetal Kumar Doshi, a proud alumnus of KLS GIT and the Managing Director of Sparkline Equipments Private Limited, Pune. Born on the 10th of February 1963 in Baramati, he is an engineering graduate from Gogte Institute of Technology, Belagavi. He started business at the age of 28 in the year 1991 and founded Sparkline Industries. He is currently the Managing Director of Sparkline Group, a renowned group in India with 5 business verticals, namely industrial cranes, automation solutions, component supplies to MNCs, services, and the newly added venture for manufacturing first in India passenger boarding bridges for aviation sector. He scaled up the business and is providing employment to 400 plus families directly and many more indirectly in Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu. In 2021, he started a new state-of-art manufacturing facility at Chakan for manufacturing first time in India passenger board bridges under Make in India initiative. He is also at helm of few other companies. He is MD of ACD, a real estate company having quite a few acres of land used in manufacturing space. He is also the head of a company named Install, which is into distribution of spares and components, to name a few. He is awarded as Pride of Pune by GITO. The company received various appreciation rewards under his mentorship from MNCs like John Deere, Ashok Leyland, JCB, to name a few. He is actively involved in various religious forums. It's an honor to have you with us, sir. May I now request President KLS to felicitate Mr. Sheetal Kumar Doshi. I request the other dignitaries to join for the felicitation. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors. I now request Mr. Sheetal Kumar Doshi for an alumni oration.
Good afternoon to everybody. The President of KLS Society, Mr. Anand Mangi, Chairman Rajendra Belgaonkar, Chief Guest Mr. Chandrashankar, and all the dignities on the stage, honorable members, faculty members, graduate students of 2024, and the parents. I thank you very much for inviting me for this occasion. It's very humble and delightful moment for me. Once again, thank you, sir. Thank you, Patil, sir. Basically, I still remember, Mr. Patil, sir, when you are telling about going on, I think you will take us up to the evening. The kind of achievements you are telling about our college, my college. I still remember the day when I started. I was one of the first batch student. In first batch student, we were in the old campus where no faculties were available. The faculty member used to come from Sangli and they used to teach us on the weekends. So on Saturday and Sunday, The Saturday, I think train was coming in the around 11 o'clock in the morning, and the college used to start by 11:30 till 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and second day from morning 7 to 6 o'clock, because 7 o'clock was their return train. So we started with 2 days college. So, and from there, you know, when I was listening you, Mr. Patil sir, I mean, it was a really amazing journey. And I would like to congratulate all the members that you achieved the autonomous university of this KLS society. It means that when I was talking in the morning with the various faculty members, the intention is very clear. From educational base, you want to have the, apart from qualification educations, you wanted to have the curriculum which will enhance the skills of the people. So skills are more important. Definitely qualification, education, degree certificates are the keys to become a success. I would like to tell you what is success from my point of view, which I really liked. There are three parallel words. One is called as a growth, second is called as a progress, and third is called as a success. I mean, growth is that materialistic growth. From 100 rupees I went to 1,000 to lakhs, lakhs to crores, and crores to multi-millionaire, and so on, so on, so on. But when this growth is with some honesty, discipline, norms, I call it as a progress, that we have progressed. And when this progress plus, you can say growth plus progress, and when it is along with the humanity, spirituality, morality, I call it as a success. So success is more important for us. And to become successful, first important thing is required is probably the skills. And sir, first lesson I learned in our college. I tell you, because of the family reasons, I could not attend the first entire semester of my second year of college. And at the end of the first term, those were not semester system, it was first term and second term. In the second term, when I joined the business, obviously the HOD took me to the principal and he said, no, you will not be allowed now to attend the university exams. And I was scared, so I went to the principal. Principal Mr. Gangadharaya. I still remember. Yeah, first principal. And when I went over there, and he said, what happened? Then I told him what are the family reasons, what are the limitations, why I could not attend this college. Let me tell you one thing, all dear students, it's worth to listen for you. I was carrying 3 backlogs. It was called as allowed to keep the terms, ATKT. So I was having 3 backlogs, and first term was missed for the second year entirely by me. And Mr. Gangadharaya told me, it's okay. Now you plan to achieve a distinction or at least first class into the second year. And I said, what? How is it possible? I am a ATKT student. I have not attended entire first term of the second year. And you are expecting I should have a first class or a distinction? Very importantly, Mr. Gangadharaya, principal sir, told me, it's in your mind. You start thinking like that, you will achieve it. Sir, believe it, I decided that yes, I will do it, because I was at home because of certain home values, family values, and I said for my family values, I will achieve it. I decided it and I did it. So I would like to tell you, it's our mind. What you think is more important, and what we think, obviously we start doing only those things in our life. So our thinking ability is very important. I would like to say all the young students that start thinking big. Thinking big is not a crime. Not achieving a big thing is also not a crime. But not thinking big is definitely, from my point of view, is a crime. Normally, we look around us and we try to achieve what everybody is trying to achieve. Otherwise, we also try to achieve what we can afford to achieve. From my point of view, those things are absolutely not important. We should always look what we deserve to achieve. We have to find out what we deserve, what we need. So we should be focused on that. Second important thing, when you want to become successful, values are very important. And I'll tell you, when I started my business, sir, immediately, in fact, not in 1991, I started my business immediately after my qualification. And the business, when I started, I was not knowing, it's my first generation business. I was not knowing what to start, what to do, where to do, to whom to do, how to do. All these questions were there. And absolutely no background, no backing, nothing. When I started a business, when I got the first opportunity to repair one welding machine, when I got it, my first customer said, "How much you will charge?" And I said, "No, sir. You see my work and you pay me." He said, "No, no, no, you will argue." I said, "I will not argue. You see my work and you pay me." I did my job. I was expecting within my mind I should get 500 or maximum 600 rupees. It was a big value those days. He has given me 1,200. And it is very unfortunate, sir, when I take the interviews, people ask me how much you are going to give us. My dear students, I would like to know, the graduate engineers, I would like to tell you, it's more important for us that what we deliver is more important than what we expect. There is I strongly believe God. I'm a God-fearing person, and I'm proud to tell you. God is there to give us much more than what we expect, but He thinks that are we are delivering. He just find out are we are delivering the right things to the society, to the people around us. If we start giving the right deliveries, the things will automatically come to us, and I have experienced this many, many times in my life. So I would like to request you, focus, be confident, focus on yourself, think big, and see that how much you are helpful to others. That's more important. There are many things which, I can talk about. Important thing is, sir, I would like to, I was definitely amazed and seen the achievement of the college. So many students are getting the placements. Next year onwards, I would like to, if it's possible, I would like to understand how many people, how many boys, how many students are starting their businesses. Let me tell you, when you start the business, you get more experience. People always think, I will do a job for certain years and take some experience and then I will start the business. It never happens. Where you get more experience, ask anybody. When you start the business, you get more experience, or you do a job, then you get a more experience. You know the answer. So why we run behind the job? It's because everybody runs behind the job and we are more passionate about, they're good organization. I'm not saying that it's not doing a job is a bad thing. I will not say that. I will never say that. But you as a talented graduate students, why you want your talent should be used by others? Please think on this. If you keep this talent with yourself, you can deliver much more things to our country. So business is, I'll tell you, more simple because, sir, in business, we can do the things which are in our mind. We don't have to follow somebody's instructions. It's very difficult to work as per somebody's instructions. And materialistic values are immaterial once you start becoming successful. I would like to conclude my time with saying that don't start running behind the big cities. 10 years back, 15 years back, there was a craze going out of India. Now that craze is minimizing year on year. It means that people doesn't want to go abroad, boys doesn't want to go abroad is only because now there are more opportunities in India and Indian life is better improving. So this is for today. I think, do you everybody agree this, what I'm saying? Yes? Say yes. So this is today, then what will be tomorrow? Can anybody tell me? Tomorrow is that all the towns, tier 2, tier 3 towns and villages are going to prosper. So don't go out to Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Chicago, Washington, New York, LA. Stay at your home, you have got a lot of values. Few minutes before I told about growth. Growth has got discipline, honesty, norms. And success has got morality, values, spirituality. Everything is already there at our home. You will agree that? So only thing we have to bring a growth, and thanks to the today's environment in our country, that growth is coming to us. Now there is no difference between the big cities and the small cities. You imagine the kind of talent that Gogte Institute has got. We are taking this talent to Pune, Mumbai, Delhi, and we are becoming much bigger. So why you don't think that you yourself? So two things you already have got it here to become successful, to achieve your growth, to progress. So now you have to achieve your growth. The things are coming to you. Local is becoming global. Keep it in your mind. So with this, I will conclude my thoughts. I would like to say something to the college. What's for college? I spoke something about myself. I spoke something for the students. What's for the college? Sir, to enhance the skill, just today morning I thought that we'd like to offer some positions for the sandwich training, or what you can say on campus. In terms of AI, we want to make our product smart. We want to make our factory smart. We are having a lot of growth opportunity. It means we are also in the business development, product development. We want to improve our shop floor condition. It means we are in industrial engineering and process engineering. And quality norms, we need a lot of certifications still, because we have got opportunity. We means I'm talking about the Indian industries. For exports, we need a lot of documentation, certifications. Every year we are having some new establishment coming up, so there is a lot of architectural, civil work is going on. So sir, I would like to open, I don't know, our Mr. Vikas from HR is here. So we'll open some seats for AI, digitalization, industrial engineering, designs, documentations, business developments, in all these areas, and if I missed anything. So with this, I would like to open certain, maybe 2 or 3 positions in each area, where the boys can come, girls can come. We'll take care of them. We'll have some absolutely good environment for them to improve their skills. And this is something I can offer to my college. So with this, please consider to start your own business instead of finding up a job and improving your position and finding out your growth. Don't think of growth, think becoming successful. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words of motivation.
We deem it a pleasure to introduce our esteemed chief guest to the August gathering, Dr. U. Chandrasekhar, CEO, GM Scientific Innovation and Research Center, Bengaluru. Dr. U. Chandrasekhar is an accomplished researcher and an academic administrator with about 35 years of experience spanning over government research laboratory, technical university, and a multinational engineering enterprise. After his early education in NIT Surathkal and IIT Madras, he worked in DRDO in various capacities, rising to the rank of Additional Director, GTRE, and Scientist G in DRDO. During his stint at DRDO, he led 2 national projects as the project director in the areas of additive manufacturing and thin film sensors. He set up the India's first ever additive manufacturing laboratory at GTRE in 1997 and carried out several projects related to rapid prototyping of UAVs and other aerosystems. For his work in additive manufacturing, he received a commendation medal from the Ministry of Defense. He also received a gold medal from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam for his academic performance at IIT Madras. During 2013-15, he served the Institution of Engineers as the Secretary and Director General and fostered several teaching learning methods based on 3D printing. After his stint, he worked in Wipro as a program director in its engineering group. He serves on the editorial board of the Internal Journal of Rapid Prototyping and also the Spinger Journal for Mechanical Engineering. He is a member of Academic Committee of National Board of Accreditation and Task Group of the Karnataka Knowledge Commission on Machine Learning. He mentors few startups in 3DP in a DST-supported Entrepreneurship Development Center. He also functions as the Vice Chairman of NAFEMS Research Board for supporting innovative projects in engineering design and analysis domain. Currently, he serves as the Adjunct Professor of IISc Bangalore in the Center for Product Design and Manufacturing. He is also an advisor to the Higher Education Council of Government of Andhra Pradesh in policies related to formation of greenfield universities. He is on the Senate of the IIT DMK on Institution of National Importance of Government of India. It's indeed an honor to have you with us, sir. May I request the President, Karnataka Law Society, to felicitate Dr. U. Chandrasekhar. I request the other dignitaries to please join the felicitation. Thank you, dignitaries. May I now request Dr. U. Chandrasekhar to deliver the graduation day address.
Good afternoon to all of you. Honorable President of Karnataka Law Society, Shri Anand Mangdiji, the Chairman of the Governing Board, Shri Rajendra Ji, accomplished alumnus, Shri Sheetal Kumar, the Principal, Professor M.S. Patil, and many luminaries from both academia and industrial fraternity who have assembled here on the stage, off the stage, and most prominently, the winners of the honors today who, by virtue of dedicated, hard work, goal orientation, for many semesters in the programs like BTech, BArc, MBA, MCA, etc., have achieved the pinnacles of position in terms of academic excellence. I congratulate all of you. Indeed, when Professor Patil met me a few days ago in Bangalore with an invitation to come to this particular function as a guest of honor and deliver the keynote lecture, my memories of this particular institution were very fond, because I think I am coming back to Belgaum after a gap of almost 11 years. I used to be a very active participant in the research and development activities of VTU in the year 2011 to 12. And at that time, a couple of students of Gogte, they came to me to find out how 3D printing can be used for making some industrial products. I was a scientist at GTRE those days. And on the invitation of the students, I came and participated in a student festival. And when I came to this particular place, I got instantaneously some kind of a positive vibe, which is only synonymous with institutions where committed people are governing the institution with a dedication. The Honorable President, during the course of conversation on the stage, mentioned to me that this particular institution has got fantastic credentials, wherein fraternity of legal luminaries started this institution even before independence. And till now, in the history of the governing body or the apex body, elections have never taken place, and most of the members are committed to the cause of the institutional growth. So it gives a very positive feeling when you get to know that. And in spite of the fact that you are only an engineering college, the president of the president of India, along with so many other accomplished personalities, came to this institution, spent some time. It only goes on to prove what kind of a goodwill you have got with the highest bodies in the country. My sincere compliments to you. In fact, Mr. Sheetal Kumar mentioned about growth, progress, and success, right? So you can see these terms, growth, progress, and success, in the very history of Karnataka Law Society, right? Because they all got together with a lofty ambition of starting something in Belgaum. They are all accomplished in the legal profession, but they had a common cause of supporting the education. There is an embedment of spirituality, there is an embedment of value, and today some of the world's best professionals are coming from Belgaum by virtue of this particular institution. So kudos to all of you for maintaining the tradition. And for next about 10 to 12 minutes, I want to talk about some exciting things which are happening outside the campus of Gogte Institute, of which you are all going to be the part. I'm sure in different corridors, you're talking about India becoming the 5th largest economy. And we are poised to become the 3rd largest economy. And as an Indian, you feel very proud that after the positions given to the countries like US, China, Germany, Japan, India stands as the largest economy by virtue of nominal GDP now. And we are ahead of UK, who destroyed our economy for many centuries. And when you talk about these staggering numbers like 3.6 trillions, you will tend to sometimes get overburdened with the figures without understanding what is happening on the ground reality. I'll just take the case of one sector and I'll tell you what's happening. In the period between December 22 to November 23, that is 12-month period, 14.96 lakhs of electrical vehicles have entered the market in India. And in what varieties? In the varieties of scooters, three-wheelers, electric cars, and if some of you are from Bangalore, you might have seen already there are 1,000 plus electric buses plying on the roads, and they want to introduce 900 more buses, and Tata Motors is supplying. And if you look at the just sheer magnitude of only, you just take the case of one bus alone. Electric bus costs about 2 to 2.5 crores, approximately. And if you're talking about 2,000 buses, so What is the kind of money you're talking about there? 4,000 crores, just in the electric bus segment. And if you go to the roads of Belgaum or Bangalore, you can see lots of scooters plying with the electrical mobility as a fundamental parameter. Now, though we see the vehicle as a manifestation of engineering, if you really do the dissection, there is a battery, there is a transmission system, there is a power management system, there is a structure. And if you look at the display of even a scooter today, it is as good as the display which you see in case of a BMW car, because you get the real-time information about what is the charge status, where is the nearest charging station, how many kilometers can you travel before the charge is depleted, and many times you also get regular prompting on when you should be giving the vehicle for maintenance and service protocol. So what is the symbolic representation of electrical vehicle today, even if you take a scooter, is it's like a real-time computing, cloud computing, and edge computing, because you see everything on the display. So more and more cases today, you are seeing conversion of engineering items like motors or compressors, which were dumb systems, becoming smart systems. Why are they becoming smart? They are connected, and they are getting empowered with this AI, ML or data-based algorithms, through which they are able to give you advice, intelligent advice, practical advice, useful advice. So in future, you can see by virtue of automation, by virtue of data, by virtue of AML protocols, by virtue of connectivity, most of the systems will be transformed into the smart systems. And that's where there is a big time opportunity for a multidisciplinary thinking and a great explosion of the economy in multiple sectors. I'm not talking about only the automotive. You take pharmaceutical, you take consumer goods, you take a defense, you take aerospace, you take space technology. There is a visible upsurge in terms of number of ideas. Even if you go back to electrical vehicles, you will be surprised that on one end of the spectrum, you've got companies like Tata Motors and Mahindra, Bajaj, etc. On other end of the spectrum, I don't have to really mention, you've got companies like Vola Electric. You've got companies like Ather Energy. You know when were all these companies started? Few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And they are producing lakhs of vehicles. And if you look at the age and experiential profile of the people who are behind these companies, you'll be surprised that most of them are similar to you in the age group of 25 to 30 or 25 to 35, who thought about a business idea and who started. Like he mentioned, there is nothing wrong in the employment, but people are thinking that how do I make use of my professional insight in terms of creating an impact on the ecosystem while I provide a value, unprecedented growth opportunity to the country. And this is just not limited to tier 1 cities. I'll just want to give you an example that in IIT Madras, wherein to get into IIT Madras, it's very, very difficult. And if you want to get into branches like computer science in IIT Madras, it's still more difficult. It may not be possible for many students. But about 6 months ago, I went there. 70 students of the first year and second year engineering of IIT Madras, including the branches for computer science, they have created a group called Hyperloop. And what are they doing? They have taken permission from the director of IIT Madras not to attend the classes because they want to spend most of their time working day and night in the development of a locomotive, that is a train, which works on the principles of magnetic levitation, attaining the peak speeds of 700 kilometers. It means you can travel from Chennai to Bangalore or Bangalore to Chennai in less than 30 minutes. And they're all doing that in the campus while they're part of the second or third semester. This is the kind of things which are happening in the country today. And are they talking about some fiction or a scientific movie? No. In fact, they demonstrated their Hyperloop vehicle for a distance of about 300 meters to the union minister, and spontaneously he said, it's such a wonderful achievement that I want to be part of your team. And he gave on the spot, I think, approval for about 7.5 crores from Ministry of Railways for supporting the project. So this is the kind of engineering innovation which is sweeping the country. And since I am an aeronautical scientist, I want to give you one more. I think all of you know about Chandrayaan. All of you know about Aditya mission. But please take cognizance of the fact that two startups, one startup was created 3 years ago in IIT Madras. It's called Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited. Two people called Moeen and Srinath, they started a company in Madras. The name of the company is Agnikul Cosmos. They make a launch vehicle called Agniban. What do they want to do? They want to launch small satellites or payloads up to the weight of 100 kg into the low Earth orbit up to 700 kilometers. Now, I just felt it is a very, very hyperbolic kind of a thing. How can a small company think about launching the vehicles outside of the government of India? Now, within 3 months of their starting the company, one more company started in Hyderabad called Skyroot. Now, Skyroot creates launch series vehicles under the name of Vikram Sarabhai. They call Vikram 1 and 2. And about 8 months ago, to our great pleasure and surprise, Skyroot people demonstrated in the presence of the minister as well as the chairman of ISRO, Mr. Somanath, Dr. Somanath, the launch of the vehicle through which they became the first ever company outside the purview of the government of India owned ISRO to launch a vehicle right here in India. So this is the power of engineering innovation today, which is sweeping across several sectors. And we can go on, and as he mentioned, there is no necessity really to go behind the dreams of tier 1 locations or multinational companies or global locations like Seattle or Vancouver or Chicago for pursuing your dreams. And in fact, I just wanted to tell you that most of the practices in the industrial sector now are moving away from conventional means to digital means. Yesterday, while coming in the flight, I read one small news item. Just in the month of December, wherein all of us are busy buying and selling some things, mostly buying the things, the number of digital transactions which happened using UPI were worth 18 lakh crores. Just UPI enabled transactions. And how many transactions were they? 12.8 billion transactions just in the month of December. The whole revenue year, if you were to consider, it comes to a staggering figure of 182 lakh crores using UPI. Now, just imagine how many countries in the world can talk about this kind of a humongous amount of digital transformation in just one sector called financial sector. Unimaginable, right? And I also read that 2 years ago, the number of pilots who were authorized by the government of India to operate drones was just limited to about 340. Last year alone, number of drone pilots in our country, including the people from diploma and engineering colleges, etc., it crossed 5,400. So where are these drones going? Are they all going to the marriage parties? Definitely not. They are also going for aerial imagery. They are going for surveillance reconnaissance missions. You also know that they are being used in the forestry for maintaining the law and order situation. And I was happy to see when I went to PES incubator, there is a PES college, PES university, in Bangalore, and I went to their incubator. I saw a company called Greeny Fly, which is owned by one boy, Ajay, from Davangere. He passed from PESIT 2 years ago, and he started a drone company, and his only ambition is to use drones for precision agriculture, by virtue of which you can spray the pesticides and insecticides in the agricultural fields with a lot of precision. And since he's from the computer science background, what he has done is he has embedded these multispectral, hyperspectral cameras into the drones, and he gets the data continuously. And by virtue of AI and ML algorithm, he's able to even find out the nutrient indices connected with the crops and plantation, and advising the farmers when exactly he should be giving the fertilizer. So this is the kind of innovation students are able to now imagine, and naturally there is a skill element. And you will be very surprised to know that Ministry of Electronics today, MITI, they have got campuses all across the country called NILIT. Yesterday they announced that they want to give 850 plus internships to the students in the 6th and 7th semester for pursuing skill-oriented programs under the aegis of Ministry of Electronics in the areas like quantum computing, embedded systems, AML, 3D printing, etc., with a support of 10,000 rupees per month for 6 months while the student is pursuing the BTech in some campus. So this is a kind of support which is coming from several mechanisms, and the important thing now is how do we integrate the pursuits of skills while we are also committed to pursuing the degrees which are given by the universities like VTU. So many institutions in the world today, they are trying to reimagine the educational models in such a way that the students can learn at their pace in a hybrid model, sometimes through online mode, sometimes through physical mode, sometimes through physical plus online mode, and in such a way that they develop the knowledge, at the same time they also develop the skills which are aligned to the industry's needs. Needs of the industry now and needs of the industry that are likely to come up to the forefront in course of time. January 2023, still I remember, 5th January 2023, Satya Nadella came to Bangalore and he invited a bunch of people who are from the research background and academic background in the Hotel Conrad in MG Road in Bangalore. I was one of the few people who was given the invitation, and it was a large gathering of about 800 people, both from academia as well. Many principals were there, many vice chancellors were there. 5th January, he made a demonstration of generative AI tool called ChatGPT in front of us. And you know what he spoke? In front of the audience, he created a situation where masala dosa is competing with idli on a Sunday morning in Bangalore, trying to prove to each other which is a better breakfast. And the entire conversation in front of us, he converted into a Shakespearean language and created as a drama. So I felt, it looks very nice, but what is the use of this generative AI ChatGPT? I thought in January 2023. Now it looks like very silly, no? 6 months later, even a kid in the elementary school in India or in Bangalore or in Belgaum, they talk about ChatGPT because they want to use that for doing the school assignments. You are seeing that, right? In fact, my PhD scholars have started writing their mails in a fantastic language talking about respected sender. Previously, they used to send hello. I thought, what happened to that? They have created a template. Whenever they want to send a mail, they will use ChatGPT and send, respected sir, it is our privilege to talk to you under. So, many funny things which are happening today as a scientific fiction can hit us at a fantastic pace. So my request to all the people who are passing out today is, please don't stop learning. You are already achievers because of ranks, but if you want to really propel yourself into the positions where Satya Nadellas of the world or Google Sundar Pichai of the world are ruling the world's best companies, you need to keep learning. And you please give this advice to your students or your juniors also, because many times people think if I learn one Java and Python, my life is set. It is never set. It's only the beginning. And the sooner you recognize the fact that your degree is only a passport to enter an industrial pursuit, the better it is for you. Because most of the times I have seen that the learning becomes stagnant after 8 semesters. All of a sudden there is a dip, and even the careers also remain stagnant. It's not a must that all of you should become entrepreneurs. Some of you will be having the entrepreneurial spirit. Some of you might be excelling in your own work. But if you get a chance, like Mr. Sheetal Kumar mentioned, don't be employed for someone else for the lifetime. Try to do something on your own. That is a very fulfilling kind of a experience. I'll just give one example what's happening in the country, and you kindly explore. This is a message not only to the rankers but also the faculty members. Under the leadership of Mr. Nandan Nilekani, one great phenomena happened about 6 months ago. The phenomena, I think if you want to buy something in the country today, there are only 2 things which come to your mind, Amazon or Flipkart. But if you just look at the ownership of these 2 companies, one sits in US, other fellow sits in China. You just imagine somebody is manufacturing a product, let's say in Jubilee, somebody is buying from Belgaum, the buyer knows seller, seller knows buyer. Just because there is a platform which is run by a third party, you give 20% commission to him. Why should it be taken to some country which is outside, though the buyer and seller are from the same place? So the government of India created one initiative called ONDC. What ONDC means stands for Open Network for Digital Commerce. It's not an app. It's actually a network wherein the stakeholders from the buying community, selling community, the last mile logistic community can all get together. And the only investment you require is your UPI account and one mobile phone. That's about all. And you can create a model of digital commerce wherein you can understand the entire tenets of the entrepreneurship by creating a digital enterprise. In fact, I picked up some 300 students from a small school near Bangalore and gave them one small assignment about a month ago. What did I tell them is, pick up some organic vegetables which are near to your place and create small groups among yourselves and try to sell them on the ONDC with some profit. Believe me, the small school students have started creating Insta Reels, YouTube videos, WhatsApp groups to sell the vegetables by giving different kind of branding. So my wish is, if at all you get a chance, please explore. And if you want to become a physical entrepreneur or not, I don't know, but at least you can become a digital entrepreneur and learn all the methods by which you can use your engineering knowledge and the computer science knowledge to do something beyond the regulars. So finally, I would like to conclude my talk by citing the great saying from the son of the soil, Dr. Kalam, who used to say that good quality thinking provided by institution like this always leads to good quality learning. And when there is good quality learning, it creates good knowledge. And knowledge makes you powerful. I sincerely wish that entire experience that you have got in Gogte Institute of Technology makes you powerful and help the country to reach the positions of knowledge leadership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your truly inspiring words.
I now request Professor D.A. Kulkarni, Dean Administration KLS GIT, to read the message sent by Shri Pradeep Saukar, Chairman, Karnataka Law Society, in absentia.
Respected dignitaries on and off the stage, members of KLS management, staff of KLS GIT, and dear student friends. Congratulations on this momentous occasion in your lives, and wish you the very best in your journeys in life after the years spent at KLS Gogte Institute of Technology. I have no doubt that you are well prepared for the next step. I also hope that you will work resolutely and with character that will make your parents, KLS GIT, and the nation proud. As chairman of Karnataka Law Society, it has been my privilege to mentor numerous steps that the college has taken to enhance your journey at KLS GIT, including the establishment of the Center of Excellence in Astrophysics in collaboration with prestigious Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Bengaluru, the establishment of the Department of Aeronautical Engineering, and a wide-ranging association with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, Bengaluru, that allows our students to undergo special training at their facilities. The enhancement of KLS GIT's intake in Information Science and Engineering by 60, planning for the celebration of the Department of Architecture's Silver Jubilee in a few weeks from now. The establishment of centers of excellence in manufacturing, EVs, and many others to follow. These are just a few to name. Let me also reiterate that your teachers are a key asset of KLS GIT, and I express my gratitude to them for having been instrumental in guiding you and shaping you. In closing, I once again wish you the very best and assure you that KLS GIT will always be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for doing the needful. I also thank Chairman KLS, Shri Pradeep Saukar, for his message and for the kind words of motivation. I now request Shri Anant Mandgi, President KLS, to give the presidential remarks.
On behalf of the students present here, my co-members of the managing committee, the staff, I would first and foremost like to thank Mr. Sheetal Kumar Doshi and Dr. U. Chandrasekhar, who has incidentally, I think they come along with the family. Mr. Chandrasekhar has come with his wife, but she is very busy in artificial intelligence, I think, doing something today. For having taken your time to travel all the way from Pune and Bangalore to be present among us and present amongst all of you to make it a memorable occasion. Please give them a clap. Like immediately coming to this, because I'm a lawyer, and most of my co-members, other than a few of my colleagues who are industrialists like Mr. Bandari or Raj Belgamkar or Deepak Kulkarni, others are all lawyers. And it gives me a great pleasure that a law society consisting of few lawyers, my predecessors or other elders, thought of starting an engineering college, and all of you are passing out of Karnataka Law Society's Gogte Institute of Technology. It's a very proud moment for me to be addressing, because see, let me be very honest and candid. As a lawyer, or if I go into the court and speak of artificial intelligence, the judge will tell me we don't accept anything artificial. Under Indian evidence, everything must be original. See, that's the kind of a state we come from. We do not understand most of it, but we are very proud to be under the management, and we are ably assisted by the principals, the lecturers, staff. We weigh what they say and take the decisions towards how to run these institutions. We are having other engineering colleges, management, and my colleagues like Mr. Raj Belgamkar, Mr. Vinayak Lokurs, and some of them are all in the field of engineering who are really guiding us, and it is fantastic. Now, I'm a lawyer. My wife sitting there, Ujjwala Mandgi, she's a lawyer. Most of my colleagues sitting here are lawyers. Now you are speaking of Chat GPT, sir. I'm very disappointed with Chat GPT, sir. Because I asked a few questions on Chat GPT about divorce. And it told me, why are you asking me? Ask your wife, she's a divorce lawyer. See, means, and also, what Dr. Sheetal Doshi told. Now, he is a role model for all of you. This is my advice as a management person from the management. What is he doing today sitting here? Forget about his achievements and all that, that is fantastic. And he spoke of success. What is success? He differentiated between success and coming up in life, or what is this thing. That's not the criteria. From the lawyer's viewpoint and from the managing committee's viewpoint, what he has done is something fantastic today. This is what you all should follow. Can you guess what it is? He is a role model for the younger generation from his own college. What did he offer? He said, I have few placement in artificial intelligence. Please send your students, like an elder brother to a younger brother. See, that's a family member. I want each one of you to follow this example. When you get a job in Mercedes-Benz or BMW or X, Y, Z of the companies, which most of them I don't understand, look back to your college and your juniors who are studying here, give them a hand and try to pull them up. See, that is being a family. You will be ambassadors of our college. Because I have heard many students where, even in the US, I was going somewhere and I was taking photograph and I met some students from Belgaum. And immediately they said, we are from GIT. I said, oh, you are all ambassadors of GIT. So all of you will be ambassadors of GIT, and please follow that principle and do well in life and help your other colleagues or junior students. See, what I'm trying to tell you is, when somebody asks me, which is the best holiday you had? I said, my best holiday were my school days and college days. So your holidays are coming to an end now. You're going to start your real life now. Now, I didn't say that you didn't struggle. You have struggled. You have worked during your holiday. But if you think back, if I think back, which was my best holiday? My school days were my best holiday. I didn't have to think of anything, food, working, money, or whom I have to employ, where I have to pay salary, nothing. Father used to work, mother used to cook, and I used to keep on having fun. That was my holiday. See, doors are going to be open to you. new doors, and this is a usual common dialogue being heard. New doors are open, new door. True, but the old ones are not closed. They're still open. That means we will always be with you in times of need, whenever you want, whenever you have difficulty, or whenever you have achieved your success. Our doors are open, like how it was open to Mr. Sheetal, Mr. Sheetal Doshi today. He came, demonstrated, he spoke so well, and he told, don't be employed by somebody else. As a lawyer, I started thinking, and I thought of one more thing I need to add to his statement. Don't be employed by anyone, fine. Do your own business, fine. But in your own company, don't be an employee. Don't be an employee in your own company. Means learn to delegate. If you start going and sweeping the floor, I didn't say you shouldn't do it, dignity of labor, but you must know how to, in my opinion, you must know how to delegate your work, how to think, sit, take decisions. You must be a decision maker. What happens if you are an employee in your own company? Who is the boss? Decision making is something very, very, very important in life. And like how the principal read the extracts of the commandment, my personal experience, it's a bit emotional, but let me tell you, always respect your parents. Never forget your parents. You may be engineers. Your father may not be an engineer. He may be an ordinary man. Your mother may not be a very qualified lady. But yet both of them have struggled to make you an engineer. God will bless those who know how to respect your elders. Elders doesn't mean your own father and mother. Any elder. Any elder. See, he used another word, focus. So again I thought, focus. What does he mean by saying focus? Then I realized the difference between a winner and a loser. What is the difference? Your brain size is so much. I may be a very successful lawyer. My colleague or my friend who was very intelligent in school, a rank student in school, may not be as successful as a lawyer as me. Probably because I was street smart. I was an outstanding student, always outside the classroom. And that helped me to become a good lawyer. I do not know. It is what it is focus. That means the difference between a winner and a loser is focus. A winner knows how to focus. That means given a problem, given a am I right, Mr. Doshi? Given a problem, given a thought, given a situation, if you can sit, think, you don't have to be intelligent in your marks card. That's all right, that's academic. How many times have you seen your SSLC marks card till today? Only to give your father's name and date of birth. That's not the point. In real life, what is required, in my humble opinion as a lawyer, I have been practicing for so many years. When a client comes to me, see, my language is different from your engineering language, okay? I'm not an engineer, I'm a lawyer. When a client comes to me with a problem and states the problem, all I need to do, concentrate, focus, listen to him, think, and try to find out what is the best solution for this client, how I can portray that or use my intelligence to solve his particular problem. In my house, I'm a lawyer, my wife is a lawyer, my sons are lawyers, my daughter-in-laws are lawyers, all of us are lawyers. But the thing is, when people ask me, what kind of a lawyer are you? I say, I'm a very designated senior counsel and I'm into real estate. I'm into constructions, means builders I represent. What kind of a lawyer is your wife? She's into destruction. What do you mean? She's a divorce lawyer. She consumes 3 marriages per week. You see, it all depends on how you think in life and how you do. But every human being's life will have a different role which you do not know. Another thing I want to tell you youngsters, which I'm talking, whatever I'm talking is practical knowledge, what I have seen practically in life. You might be an aeronautical engineer, you may be a mechanical engineer, you may be a computer engineer. After 10 years, an aeronautical engineer may be doing something with computer. A computer engineer must be doing something else with mechanical. Or someone else may be a civil engineer constructing houses and his background is something else. So you do not know how life is going to take you. Whatever path the life takes you, This is my sincere advice and out of my personal experience, because I wanted to be a very famous criminal lawyer. Ultimately, I turned out to become a civil lawyer. I wanted to be a pilot. I became a lawyer. Similarly, whatever path life takes you, accept it. And don't regret. If you regret for anything you have done in life, you are a loser. Whatever you have done, do it and never regret. That means be very honest, very faithful, very straightforward. Satyameva Jayate should be imprinted everywhere on you. Satyameva Jayate. And that will help you no matter what path you take. Never regret for any decision you are going to take. And if you are going to regret any decision, don't take that decision. Be what you are. Be very happy. And the last thing I'll tell you is, never ever compare yourself with anybody else. You are what you are. God has made you how you are. Your opportunities is what you got. So never ever regret or compare yourself and feel bad. That's a sincere advice. Thank you. Once again, I thank the guests here present here for being present here, taken their valuable time and given you valuable advice. And it's very rare to get gentlemen like this, and we must be very proud of them. And they have come all the way for your sakes. So you'll remember this incident throughout your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of inspiration and for your immense support. As we witnessed the
May I request the President of Graduation Day Ceremony to declare the Graduation Day dissolved.
I declare this graduation day dissolved. Wish you all the best.
As we witness the conferring of degrees, let us remember that this is not just an end, but a new beginning. Graduates, you are equipped with the skill and knowledge to face the challenge that lies ahead. Embrace the opportunities, continue to learn, and make a positive impact on the world. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem. May I also request you to
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request everyone to continue standing as the academic procession leaves the hall.